Like, I was being asked you, like, what is comedy?
I'll tell you about it later, buddies. I'll tell you guys that. Hey, good stuff. You fucking killed it in there, buddy.
Yeah, you rocked it,
man. How'd you do?
Nah, not great. See you
I feel you on that one. Have a good one. That guy's honestly one of the funniest fucking dudes I've ever met in my life. But it's like that's the comic attitude right there of like, I didn't do well.
Yeah.
Even though I'm sure he did really, really well. But it's what I love about the field. People who hate themselves. The open mic process is this painful experience where you go to try new jokes out because everybody sees. So if you've been to a comedy show, you see like the jokes that work, and everybody thinks like, oh, that's what comedy is. Really, comedy is more of jokes that don't work. So you spend way more time going to rooms that aren't built for comedy, coffee houses, places where people are not ready, or they're not expecting comedy,
Yeah.
And they just get surprised with comedy. And so, yeah, it's a very painful process of trying to figure out whether your jokes are funny or not. Usually they're not that funny. Alright, now that I killed you with that joke. Comedy's a very interesting world. When I first got in the scene, and anybody gets in the scene, everybody's very skeptical of that person. And so nobody pays attention to them. They're kind of mean to them. But then once you prove that you've got some jokes in you, people will pay attention to you. And they'll start to be your friend. And so, yeah, I've tried to make friends with comedians that I think are way better than me. All the guys that I don't know, you saw me talking to, these guys, they're all way better than me. And it's like always a good thing to hang out with people who are better and always changing, and they're making you change with them. Comedy is something I've been pretty interested in since I was like a kid. It's always been something I've wanted to do, and so I tried when I was 19, and I didn't really understand comedy back then. I thought, oh, if you're not like good right away, then then you just suck. Like you just don't do it. After working a series of crappy jobs, I decided like I want to give this another try, and so I gave it another try, starting in October, and yeah, here I am today. I don't know. I just went out to a couple open mics and realized these are just guys. Like they're just like me. They're just normal people. I just saw the normalcy in it. I just went for it. Right now I do about 8 open mics a week. I'd like to do about 20 a week. I'd like to up it. I'd like to do at least 2 to 3 a night.
7 days a week?
7 days a week. I love it. I can't tell you. Like I sincerely have never loved. Like I've never loved anything or anybody before because of this. Like now I know what, like I didn't know what love was, as lame and cheesy as that sounds, until I started doing this. If one day I can make $30,000 a year being a comic, I'll die a happy man. I bought my car, and I swear to God, I said, like I was thinking like one day I may live in this car, and like I'm okay with that if it means that like I can get to be a comic. Like I'm okay if I have to sleep in that car for a year of my life. Mm-hmm. That's fine. That's totally fine for me. Just to make $30,000 a year one day. Like, I'm that's an arbitrary number, but I guess what I'm trying to say is if I can get paid minimum wage to do comedy, then there's nothing better than that. My name is Ramsey. Keep laughing.